Hello everybody, welcome back to PadFootTD Games. My name is Zach, I'm the voice behind the icon and the face, and it's time for Life Update number 2. So we're back here at Rabbit Hollow Ranch. I think the last time that we had talked to you guys, it was... Danielle, when was it? April? Or was it right at the beginning of May?
I think it was April. It might have been like early April.
Yeah, I think it might have been. It's been a while. Well, now it's hot, as summer and spring kind of all crash into us at once. But it's a beautiful day besides all the bugs out, and I'm sure you can see them flying around and just having a grand old time here. But Life Update number 2 is we're actually going to squish two things together. Now, I originally had said that there was going to be 2 more Life Updates between the puppy that you've probably heard of in our gaming videos, or if it was going to be about Job. Now, I know a lot of people have been waiting on the Job one. Well, you're in luck, because today's episode we're going to cover both. Because there's a new update number 3 that's coming to you about a week's time, maybe a little bit longer. And it's actually going to be its own little series. So we'll get into that a little bit later. But let's start off first with Job. And everybody's here for the puppy. I'm going to make you wait until the end for that. Remind me to figure out how to make this mirror, because this is going to drive me nuts trying to go in opposite directions. Figuring out the new camera. But with the new Job, so as a lot of you know, I have left my current job, which was a private school here in New England. I've said the name before. I don't feel it's important to say it here now. We're splitting ways just of differences, and it's where the school's going and where they want to bring the program. I don't think it's a good fit for me. So we started to look around and figuring out what was going to be the next step for Danielle and myself. Through working for this boarding school, we were provided housing. So to take this step, we all had to figure out, where we're going to live. We're going to have to figure out bills. Like, income was going to have to change. We're going to be far enough away where she was going to have to find a different job. I can talk. I'm professional. I got this. But we reached out, and I'm very happy to say that out of all 4 places that I'd reached out to, 4 places offered me a job. Of course, this was before the virus situation got way out of hand. I've known this for probably about 2 months now, and I'm just bringing it to you all now. But with those 4 options, we had a chance in West Springfield at a small theater that was there. It would have been a good match. The pay was pretty good, but they needed me to start before anything was possible. Like, I could not have started. They wanted me to start in 2 weeks from when I met with them. My contract with this school was going to go until at least Memorial Day weekend. So that was a no-go. Thank you for the offer, and off we went. I had an offer for a computer company that was out in Montana. I know, not in the world that I do anything with, but it was an opportunity. And we didn't end up pursuing it. Number 3 was, we thought was going to be our most likely option, was in White Plains, New York. And it was going to be with the White Plains Performing Arts Center. Now, the little story that goes with that is that when I was finishing up college with Danielle, I actually had applied for this position, and I got it. I had this position offered to me right out of college, and I turned it down. It's in White Plains, New York. I've grown up here in this part of New England, in New Hampshire, my whole life. I've always been able to live around here. I was going to be moving 2.5, 3 hours away. And that kind of didn't sit well with me. I was going to be missing my family, going to be missing everything that's around here, the ranch as well. So I turned it down in 2016. Well, they were looking for the same position again this year. And I went out there and met with them again. I did another kind of interview again, but it was told to me it was going to be an interview, but it was more a sit down of what the job was going to be at this point. It was exactly what it was going to be before. I was really excited about it, besides moving out there again. That was the big thing that was stopping us, but at least I had something in my corner that was going to be able to say, hey, I've got a job, because I think that's important instead of a lapse. And I was still going to be doing what I loved. I just wouldn't be teaching. Well, I still wanted to feel out to see if there was other options a little bit closer. I was told by a friend of mine who worked for a local equipment rental and repair for theatrical equipment, I was told that there was a position opened at a college. And I didn't think that I could teach at the college level, even though I've been trying to do that. That's kind of how I was molded, was at the college level. So I put in my application, just saying, hey, at least I'm trying. Well, I got an interview. When I was there for my interview, I found out that I was the top 2. I was one of the top 2. So I had a 50-50 chance of getting this job. I put on a little class, I taught, I met with students, we seemed to hit it off, they really liked all my work. But yet again, here's a kid who is, I'm not even a kid anymore, 28, Jesus, who's only 4 years out of college, has 3 years teaching experience at a private school level, don't get me wrong, of a very acclaimed program, going into a college setting. Well, I did the interview, I thought it went well, and I knew that I'd find out in about 2 weeks. Well, 2 weeks had gone by, and because of everything else that started happening with this virus, it got extended. They said, okay, we'll know in 2 more weeks. Well, that means you had to wait 2 more weeks. 2 weeks on the dot, at about 10:30 at night, I got an email offering me the position at this college. So I'm happy to be able to announce to you guys 2 months after I heard this all, that I have accepted the position of technical director and lighting designer, which is also known as master electrician there, at Mount Holyoke College. Mount Holyoke College is an all-female school that is located in South Hadley, Mass. It's part of the College of Five. Hands not in the frame. Now it is. I'm really excited about this opportunity. Why? Where I was right now, I always said that I wouldn't talk bad about it. I have some things that you've heard in other videos, but I don't think that's a mature move to do, is to bash a company for disagreements. At the job that I'm departing, we did 17 shows a year. Between dance, theater, always a musical, outside acts, vagina monologues, one-act, student projects, 24-hour playfest. The list went on and on and on and on. But we did an average about 17 shows a year, which was a lot for one person. There was one me. I had to design the sets, design the lights, set up the spaces, teach. Still had to teach upon all of that and do all the faculty meetings, which was just unrealistic for one person. There might be somebody out there who can do it. I did it pretty good for 4 years, but a lot of changes coming in life, just decided that that's not something that I can keep up or do anymore. With this new position at Mount Holyoke College, we'll be doing 2 shows a year. I'll be teaching 2 classes, 2 shows. There's a film festival that we'll be helping with, and a student-directed showcase that'll also be there. I can give you more details once I get them all. Right now we're in flux of this whole virus situation, but I'm really excited about it. And I know that cuts down a lot on what we can build, but we can put more effort into it. And I'm really excited to take you guys with us to see what this whole process is like. I'm really excited for this opportunity. So I really have to thank everybody in the film, media, and theater department at Mount Holyoke for giving me this opportunity. But that's the news. We do have a new job. We're still staying in the area. There's a whole nother set of videos that's going to be explaining where we're living and why and how. But that's update number 3 that you're going to have to wait for. But we are going to be still staying in the area. So Monadnock Speedway, New Hampshire Speedway, Dover, everything's still going to happen. We're still going to have our summers off to be able to make content for you guys as well. But now I get to shape the minds that are going to go off into the world. So really, really excited about it. But I think that's it for part 1 of this video. I know it's long, I know it's kind of rambly, but as I have to tell you guys, I'm really excited. I'm still doing what I love, and the future's looking bright. But I guarantee part 2, the part that you came for, it's going to be a lot more exciting. We'll see you guys there. And we're back home. Ignore this horrible, horrible hat hair because I always wear my hat whenever you guys usually see me. But it is time. The part that you actually came for, it's the puppy. I was hoping that Danielle was going to just move it around, but instead it's just standing. Now she's holding it. All right, everybody, meet our newest addition to our family.
It's heavy.
This is Ezzy. Now, she's like 6 months now. You got little beady eyes, huh? You don't have to hold her. This is comparison. Now, we've had her for quite some time. She's still very much a puppy. She does not get to come out onto the front lawn a lot. You can hear all the dogs barking in the back lawn. But yeah, so this is the infamous Ezzy that I've been talking about in the videos. She's my buddy. She is Ella's niece, which means she is Belle's great niece. But purebred German Shepherd, she does have an underbite. But that's okay. We love her anyway. She's still a little, she's just our little dorky. Look at that tail go. Oh, sure. Stop wagging it when I stop petting you.
As soon as he started talking to the camera, she started wagging.
But this is Ezzy, and she's going to be monstrous. She's almost as tall as Ella already. And
She's about 50 pounds, what do you say?
50 pounds. Yeah, she's actually a little over 50 pounds. Last time we weighed her, which was last week. How old is she? She was born in December. She's almost 6 months. Almost 6 months old. And she's a beaut, and she's dorky. But she's a quick learner. Now you can hear Ella barking in the background because she can hear me and she's not with me. Welcome to the world of service dog separation problems. So, Danielle,
Oh, God.
would you like to show us what she knows?
Okay, get ready for jump cuts. Ezzy, sit. Foot. Good girl. Oh, and yeah, that's right, that one. Can we lay down? Lay down. There you go. And bang! Good girl.
First try! Good girl, Ezzy.
Girl.
Usually she likes to run across the house, then flop over, play dead. She likes to dive.
And then this is what we're working on. No. Roll over. Roll over.
Good girl.
Good girl.
Ezzy.
Roll over.
Good girl. Do you like the camera? You're like, yes, I do. Look how good I am. Oh, God, you're beautiful, and they're going to love you. So, these are all of our expansive of our family now. And I'm glad you guys get to see her. She needs a hashtag, though. Ezzy the Dorkfish? We've been calling her Dorkfish. Or Small Fry.
We'll work on that. Because there's small fry, there's dorkfish, there's Stip Stomp.
Yeah, she's got many different names, but this is Ezzy. This is the puppy update you've all been waiting for, and really right now we're just gonna go quickly check out with the dogs in the backyard, just so you guys can see them, remember what they look like, so they can get some love too. Yeah, and then I think I'm gonna end it with a time lapse that we took the other day of the last time that I walked around my building for this current job. So that was emotional for me, so it's gonna be a time lapse, not a really big one, and we'll kind of go from there. Ignore this is a whole nother project that's gonna happen. Those are not my beer cans. It's a project truck. It was supposed to be a video for you guys, but then we had a way colder winter than we were supposed to, so damn on that one. But this is gonna be my new truck once we get it going, just to drive to the dump, to move stuff around. I just wanted to beat her, and I love this style truck, but that's a whole nother episode. But let's say hi to the rest of the babies. And ignore the condition of our backyard. We're packing everything up, and we haven't been putting that much effort into that much more. I'm trying not to have poop in the shot, guys. You guys should work on that. We usually clean it all up. But you got Beasters. You got Ella, who shouldn't be hoofing. And the Husky's up there, but she wants to go inside, so she thinks that's more important. But with this last time lapse, that's update number 2. And update number 3, we're going to keep a little bit of a hush-hush. I think I might have mentioned it in one video, so oops on that. But I'm really excited for what 2020 can turn into. It's going to be a big year for us, even though that the world is kind of falling apart. But with that, in this last time lapse, I thank you guys so much for coming out to this one. I really appreciate all that you guys have done for us in this 2 years. We're up to 300 subscribers, which is just, it blows my mind. So, thank you guys so much for coming out to this one, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.